Well, do you remember this? That is called snow. We didn't see much of it this winter, and it is May now, but snow is always a possibility, and we are preparing for some in the metro tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sam Shocker. Hope you haven't put away that shovel just yet. Senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi's been saying that for months. You may need it soon because we could get several inches of snow in the metro over the next 36 hours. So let's get right on over to our senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi with our 9 News Weather Impact team. What is in store for us, Chris?
Yeah, so the worst of it's going to be tomorrow night and Wednesday morning, Sam. So we will see some snow during the day tomorrow. I don't really care about that. I care about the snow tomorrow night after dark and early Wednesday mornings. The reason we got a weather impact alert. I will say, I don't want to overlook, of course, our friends in the higher foothills and in the mountains. In the foothills and the mountains, you're going to have snow all day long tomorrow, really tomorrow afternoon. And then that heaviest, steadiest snow will, in the mountains and the foothills, also be for tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. Down branches, down power lines, even all possibilities with this storm. And we've got a winter storm watch for Denver, winter storm warning for the Larimer and Boulder County foothills, up to 20 inches up there, 3 to 9 inches in Denver, 1 to 4 inches west and south of Denver. So I should say east and south of Denver. Seeing a little bit of rain and snow activity in the mountains. This is the leading edge of our storm system in Denver, though. Things are quiet right now, though we're starting to see a few showers try and pop on up South Metro. We're in the low 70s at the moment here in town. But those next 12 hours, a cold front moves through this evening. That'll drop those temperatures into the 40s early tomorrow. And that will also bring us that chance for some significant snow for tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. It is the reason we have a weather impact alert. We're going to get into detail on that in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. People have already done some planting, fertilized their lawn, but there are some ways to protect them when it does snow. 9 News meteorologist Jada Knowles has the details.
Yeah, May snow in Denver. It really doesn't happen too often, but this week it could. But I know it's going to be nice and pretty and beautiful. A lot of people are going to be outside taking pictures and videos, but heavy snow can cause a lot of damage, especially to your sprinklers, your gardens, and yeah, maybe even those trees outside. For many Coloradans, May is when gardens start blooming, sprinkler systems are running, and winter feels like a distant memory. But this week, Mother Nature may have other plans. If heavy wet snow does fall, there are a few simple steps that could save you headaches. Start by turning off sprinkler systems and disconnecting outdoor hoses because standing water can freeze and damage pipes or connections. Next, check your trees and shrubs. Heavy spring snow can weigh down branches, especially on trees that have already leafed out. And for gardeners, cover those early flowers, vegetables, and sensitive plants before temperatures drop. Denver has seen May snow before, but events with the potential for heavy wet accumulation don't happen every year, which is why we're taking the forecast so seriously. And the biggest thing right now, don't just take a look at the totals. The biggest thing I want you to take away is at least prepare. Have the preparedness because, if this system does track the way that models are showing, this could be one of the biggest May storms that we talk about for years to come and from the last couple of years as well. Here in Denver, Jada Knowles for 9 News.
All right, Jaden, thank you. 1 person is hurt and a second is dead after police in 2 cities were involved in separate shooting incidents this weekend. The first shooting happened in Arvada Saturday morning. Police say a man barricaded himself and other people, including a child, in an apartment on Sheridan near 70th. Officers were able to get 2 women and a child out. The suspect then appeared on the roof of the apartment with a weapon. An assisting officer from Westminster PD shot at him. The man died from his injuries. And a suspect is in the hospital after 2 Denver police officers shot him early yesterday morning. It started with reports of a shooting downtown at 16th in California. Police say they found 1 man had been shot, but officers found and chased a suspect into the entrance of an apartment complex. They said he had a gun, he wouldn't drop it when ordered, so the officer shot the suspect several times. Both he and the victim are hurt, but there are no word on their current conditions. And this afternoon, Aurora City Council members will vote on a resolution saying they stand in mourning with families who have lost loved ones in police shootings. Council member Rob Andrews proposed the resolution after family members of Kylan Lewis and other protesters have shown up at recent meetings over police shootings. That Aurora City Council meeting is set to start at 4 o'clock. And there are just a few days left in the Colorado legislative session to get bills over that finish line. One of them is a bill that would require operators of social media platforms to have a simplified process that allows law enforcement agencies to contact them at all times. So that would include making a staffed hotline available 24/7, as well as the operators to comply with search warrants within 24 hours. And if a social media platform gets a red flag that a user has posted content that not only threatens imminent harm to themselves or someone else, they'd be required to report that to the user's local law enforcement agency. In March, Democratic Governor Jared Polis signed another bill requiring social media companies to comply within search warrants within 72 hours. That is different from what's on the table today, as the sponsor of this measure says it was brought on by the Evergreen High School shooting, and her goal is to stop threats as quickly as possible. We have 2 alerts now about road projects that may affect your route. So today, CDOT is beginning resurfacing C-470 from Ken Carroll to Wadsworth. From today through May 15th, there will be work during the day. Then crews will work at night starting on the 17th. So expect single lane closures and shoulder closures as well. And a heads up also, all week there are overnight lane closures on Peña Boulevard near the airport. These closures started last night and go through this Friday. They will impact people heading into DIA from 8 at night to 4 in the morning, along with anyone leaving the airport between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m.